Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, where we're continuing our playthrough on the Hutan Pantai map. And yeah, between videos, I think I've got everything finished, harvested, well, whatever we were doing, I've forgotten now. And yeah, it's pretty sort of snowing, but it's not snow on the ground. We're in January, so we can't really plant anything. So there's really not much to do at the moment. All I wanted to do was just go and check. Getting a bit low on wood there, so we'll need to think about that soon. What we're going to do, I just want to go check the temple. Let's go check the temple. Okay, so we need... so we must have finished another phase, and now we've got, yeah, just under 12,000 litres of planks long and wood beams, which we have both of, so we are set to go. So I think we may as well just sleep, and I will also get out of the way. Let's just sleep. Yeah, there's not much else to do. And then we'll see what if February holds anything for us. Trying to whiz through a few of it. Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely snowing now. Trying to whiz through a few, you know, unproductive months here and there. All right, what have we got? So, planting point of view, we have cotton. That's it. We have cotton. Okay, so the wheat is growing. Trying to remember what we have in everything, but basically there's nothing, I think, other than wheat. Yeah, okay. Okay, the buffalo, we could just top up their TMR. Their slurry is full. Now, do you have to empty it? What happens if you don't empty it? Because we don't really have... I don't want to use our milk container for slurry. That would not be... It probably doesn't matter, but just visually, the concept seems wrong. All right, so we might need to deal with that. Wood's still going, but it is fairly low. Preserved foods. That's fine. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, there's plenty of stuff going on there. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, we could top up the water again, as we normally do. Okay, grain. You're out of everything. I've turned you off anyway. Okay, dairy. Did I actually activate? No, it's turned off as well. Oh, and you're out of honey. Alright, let's deactivate those, because there's no point paying if there's no honey. And I doubt there's going to be. No, I didn't look at that. Because I don't think the bees don't do anything in winter. No. That's going to be our only problem with the honey side of things, is winter. And I don't know if we can get enough to keep us going for the rest of the time. Well, what we could, but we'd probably have to pay for a lot of more beehives. Alright, let's see what's for sale. That's interesting, but it's expensive. It doesn't have any sprayers though, does it? So you'd have to buy them separately? The tree planter. We leased that, didn't we? Oh, I wonder if that'd be worth buying. Let's just make sure we don't own one. No, we definitely don't. Alright, well, I think we should buy one then. I think it's the one we used. Okay, now let's look at what we were actually meant to look at. So these are special tankers that you can use to fertilize. That needs additional distribution. Or we could forget fertilizing and just sell. And if we did that, what we could do is we could buy a standard tanker. Oh, hang on. Slurry transport. We have a truck, don't we? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Leasing it would be $4,870. We probably wouldn't even sell Slurry for that, would we? You could sell it to liquid manure. What do they estimate we have? About $6,000 worth. I mean, over a very long time, I guess that would pay off the tank, but shit. Oh my god. Okay, I really don't want to borrow more money. What's the difference in the lease cost? It's quite a bit. Oh, but that was the other one. Hang on. So that doesn't matter. It's a lease. That's using the tractor, not the truck. Alright, well, let's go pick it up. So the temple's got all it needs at the moment to keep working, so we're not desperate to go and take stuff to it. But it would be good to sell stuff. I mean, you could probably leave it there. It probably has no impact if it's full of slurry, but... it's a little bit of money. We could use it to fertilise, but I have been sort of doing that on my other map, Riverbed Springs, and the distribution thing's not perfect, and it doesn't go very far. So sometimes I sort of like end up having to use standard fertilizer anyway, and then it's sort of like, well, would have been easier just to fertilize like from the start and not do a patch job with the slurry and then come and do some more with fertilizer. But alright, that'll fill up. Okay, so we need to find this place. Where's the flashing dot? Oh, there it is, the blue thing. I can barely see it. I'll try not to crash, otherwise we'll end up with slurry everywhere, and that would be not pleasant. Okay, that's where you could buy it. Oh, it does say dump here as well. $2,281. It's not really a profitable business selling slurry, but you know. Well, it probably is for them. If I was to buy slurry, I'm sure it would be very expensive. Alright, I think I'll just jump cut this. I'll make a few more trips, empty the slurry out, sell it all, return the tanker, and then come back. We could do a time lapse, but I don't see the point. You're just going to see me driving backwards and forwards. Which, yeah. You've seen me driving backwards and forwards many times. Alright, so all the solar slurry is now sold. So we've probably made a little bit of a profit on top of the lease. Not too much, maybe a few thousand. And I've just picked up I figured on the way back when I returned I went straight to the shop, returned I was going to say I just repaired my tractor and it looks low, but I think that's because of the tree planter. I don't know. Is there a negative impact to the tree planter? No, it can't, because that would be a harvester. You can only... It either plants a tree or it doesn't plant a tree. So, yeah. It's not like you get multiple plants or a bigger yield or something. Well, you'd hope not. Anyway, I figured I'd pick it up since I was going past the shop anyway, and bring it back here. So, yeah, our trees are starting to look pretty good. I don't know why the saplings have got snow on them, but nothing else does. I probably should have taken that off. How do you tell if they're fully grown? 11.6 meters. What should they get to? Is there a way to find out? Is there something in the help? What are we looking for? Looking for trees of some form. Tree types. How to plant trees. How do you know if they're fully grown? No, there's nothing in there. I guess the other option is that I'll just have to Google it. As you always do. FS25 are fully grown trees. Somebody's got a table, which I can't read. What sort of trees have we got? Lodgepole pine. Lodgepole pine. Whatever this table is not easy to read. I don't know. I'll have to research that. I'll have to assume that they're not fully grown, but I don't know. Let me know if you do. I mean, it doesn't tell you in the when you buy the trees, does it? Forestry saplings. No, okay, it doesn't tell you anywhere. That's annoying. Because they're looking pretty good, but I don't know if they're fully grown. Alright, anyway, moving on. So now, what have we got in February? We worked out there was nothing. There was nothing much to do in February. Let's give you some TMR. Let's do the water. Got stuff everywhere. Oh my god. It's a bit of a mess. I don't know if it's a mess, but it's a lot of dodging around stuff. I got silage dumped on the ground. I got straw dumped on the ground. Okay. I think we are ready to probably skip again. Because there's just nothing happening at the moment. Because, yeah, I don't even think the temple's going to finish. Well, on the off chance it does, let's just zoom it up. Let's just fly through the day a bit. We'll go and have a bit of a look at our temple while we're here. The snow just instantly disappeared. Oh, okay, we're getting a wall over there. Some flooring going on over there. I guess the snow's melted away. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. Yeah, I really doubt it's gonna... Okay, let's not bother with that. This can be pretty boring to watch. Alright, let's just sleep. Then move on to the next day. Oh shit, we ran out of money. Okay, let's just borrow a little bit of money. Hopefully we can pay it back. It's snowing again. Alright, we're in March now. So, March. What have we got? What does it think? God, it thinks everything is for sale in March. Well, not mushrooms. Hang on, what does it think is for sale? Canned peas. Well, we don't have any. Cement bag. Cereal. Okay, that would be good if it is, because that's a lot of money. Kimchi. That's also a lot of money. Roof plates. The temple rice rolls. What else have we got? Spinach bags. Yes, that would be good. Wood beams. So the usual stuff. Including cereal. Let's just double check that. Yep. And it is the restaurant. So it's up the hill. And we'll double check the kimchi. No. Why did it say that's the... That's actually at a low. Okay, that's weird. So not the kimchi. Mushrooms. No, they're on their way up. All right, so cereal and what else have we got? Cows are fine. Cement's fine. You can fill it again, but it's fine. I'm assuming we don't have any honey. I could see if have we got any milk? A little bit. They're not really fast on the milk production, are they? And the wood is running low. And the planting, cotton, grapes, grass, oats, olives, peas. Well, we definitely do peas. And spinach. Sugar beet, sugar cane. Okay, not rice. Rice is next month. But definitely peas and spinach. So we need to sort out what we're going to do there because I think we want a lot more peas. We've got tons. I think we've still got tons of spinach left, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 160,000 litres of spinach. You can still do one field because I'd like to keep it going. But what we need is lots of peas because they didn't last. Where am I going? Okay, now you can't take cereal. Okay, you're empty. Oh, there is some honey. Not much, but there's some. Alright, it's going to seem stupid, but since we're sitting at the water tank, let's just go and do it. And the job's out of the way. Now at some point we should be able to top this back up. Yeah, with the silage and straw. But we'll let it get further down. We'll let it make some more TMR now that we've taken some. Okay, let's go get our trailer. Because we want to get it off this field anyway. Okay, I'll just lock it so I can back it up. Whoops, wrong way. Is that all of it? Yes. Yep. Okay. 11,000 litres of cereal. Let's unlock the dolly. Let's get to the restaurant. Let's get ourselves some money. So we've got to start getting our debt down. It's ridiculous. I think there's a couple more things that we could do in this farm, and then I guess we'd probably think about moving on. So at this stage, whoops, we need to turn here. Obviously, we've got to finish the temple. We're not leaving till we finish the temple. But on top of this, I think what we could do, because I was leaning towards this, is that we could get some chickens and make some noodles. And I think that's pretty good. If we're doing rice, we've got cereal. I mean, not that cereal's so much Asian, but you know, we're using the rice to make cereal. Yeah, spinach, peas, you know, they're pretty much, they're staples, but, you know, they're pretty popular, Asia. And, yeah, and then if we add noodles and we finish the temple off, I think that's a pretty good farm. And I think we could still come back and do whatever else, but I think at that stage it'd be good to, because otherwise we're just going to be continuing to repeat, and I'm not sure what else we want to add that's going to really seem like, oh sorry, I forgot the buffalo mozzarella. We really need to get that buffalo stuff going. That's obviously, yeah. So we've still got a bit to go because we've got to mature a few of these processes and totally get rid of our debt. We can't leave with the debt. You know, so I want all those processes matured. I want to be positive with money, have the temple finished, and just sort of like be at a stage where we go, there's nothing else we'd like to add to the farm. I think we've sort of done at this stage. Let's leave it and wait, see if anything gets added to the game, and we'll start a new farm. Anyway, let's sell this. There we go, 143,000. It doesn't seem like much compared to our debt of $1 million, but you know, if you sold $143,000 worth of cereal, I think you'd be fairly happy. Especially if you did that in, I don't know, did we even take a year to do that? Probably not. Still got tons of rice left. What we're short on is honey, but you know, the bees are working as hard as they can, and unfortunately they can't work in the cold weather. Yeah, so if there is anything else that you think would suit this particular farm, do let me know if you want to see something and we can accommodate it. But obviously at the moment, yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can between videos because there's some periods here where we're just sort of grinding things out because of the debt, trying to get rid of the debt and... Crap, where am I? Oh, yeah, I know where I am. Sorry, I just got confused. I don't drive down this way much. Yeah, we've got to get our debt down and yeah, just mature the processes, which unfortunately take a bit of time. You just got to let them keep going. You know, the buffaloes have got to grow up. They've got to reproduce. We've got to try and get some milk coming out of them. I mean, I'm feeding them well. I think it must be just their age and the quantity of them is quite low. But they clearly, if you base it on what I'm sort of getting out of the other map, the Riverbed Springs one, they clearly don't produce as much milk as a standard dairy cow. And that's probably why you know, their milk and cheese is so much more valuable because they're probably a harder animal to look after, and probably the milk is not as abundant. Now we could always at some point expand and get a second buffalo thing to even push further with our milk. But let's get these guys full up first and then we'll see where we go from there. Right, I'm just going to park this over here. Because, what are we doing? I mean, see, the thing is, we could take some milk over. Like, it doesn't have to just sit there. We can... Even if it's nowhere near a full tanker, we can still start processing it. Oh. Got to empty it out first. Alright, so if we go into the dairy, we will activate it again. Because I think if we look at our animals, we only have 30. They're 21 months, so they could actually... So we can have 50 reproduction. Yeah, so they could breed any time going forward. And we could end up with a full paddock. Oh, I don't want to take that. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit of a clean up. And then we'll think about the peas. Oh, okay, you've got hay in there. Alright, well let's get rid of the hay first, because I didn't know we had that. Alright, now comes the tricky part. I'll scrape this silage up. Damn. I was hoping we were going to get it all in, but we're not. Alright, leave that there. Okay, where are we going? Or which? What have we got? Is it this one? Okay, yes, you can do peas and you can do spinach. Let's look at our fields. Let's see what we're thinking. Right, so that's obviously rice. That's long grain rice. That's long grain rice. So we've got that one there. So that should definitely be peas, peas, peas. I guess we could do that one as spinach. If we do these three as peas and that one as spinach. I'm pretty sure this is direct drill. Well, I'm hoping it is. Because I thought I had a direct drill machine on my other farm as well. And then when I went to do corn the other day, it turned out it was not direct drill. So that was a little bit annoying. Okay, so I said spinach on this one, didn't I? Well, it's definitely digging up the grass. Alright, we're going to have to call it there for this video, so we'll come back in the next video and we'll do our peas. And yeah, I think we were supposed to sell the spinach bags, I think, as well, so we'll have to have a look at that. And yeah, anything else that needs to be done, obviously, in the month of March before we jump forward. And we'll just keep, we'll keep pushing forward as much as we can, as quick as we can, to just get things moving and moving and moving and moving. But obviously there needs to be time to do the work, so it's not always that easy to move forward very quickly. If you have any thoughts, opinions of what you want to see on the farm or not see on the farm, let me know. And if you are enjoying the content, please do consider subscribing, hit that like button, and check out the membership join button below if you want to support the channel further and get early access to these videos. Say hi in the comments, let me know you're watching. I'll read all the comments, answer them all as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.